Hello and welcome, my name is Axel K and today we're taking a look at the Meta King Handlock. Handlock is a complicated deck that's all about drawing cards with your hero power and backfires until you only have 10 cards left in your deck. That's when your powerful cards such as Bloodshard Bristleback and Baron Scavenger comes online. Make a big board with Scavengers, Flesh Giants and a Netheron and drop Battlegrounds Battlemaster in between them for a quick lethal in the late game. For your mulligan, you always keep the quest, the Demon Seed, then you go for Tour Guide, Backfire and a Netheron. Against aggressive matchups you can keep Touch of the Nethrasium and Soul Rend. This deck is pretty complicated since you have to think about all your resources. Health total, hand size, deck size and of course mana curve. So there are a lot of things to keep in mind. You want your first 3 turns to look something like this. Turn 1, play quest. Turn 2, hero power, and on turn 3, backfire. If you're on the coin you can just drop it right away, but ideally you want to coin your Tour Guide and tap. And on turn 4 you will have a full hand and you can play a 1 mana Anetheron or cheap Goldshire Knolls while tapping to self damage, refill your hand and reduce your deck size. Don't be afraid to burn your own cards with Soul Rend. This is a great way to clear big boards and reduce your deck size against aggressive decks. Completing your quest is a great way to beat slow control decks. Remember that you want to use your hero power as much as you can. And try to not overcap your quest completion with Raise Dead and Backfire. Hold these cards until you can get that full 3 damage value for your next quest step. And when you have completed your quest line, you play Blightborn Tamsin, which makes your opponent pay for all of your self damage. This includes fatigue damage. When your deck is empty, you can go hero power, Dreadlich Tamsin and hero power again for a powerful burst turn. This is a 6 card draw turn including your initial draw from the start of your turn. You also run Showstopper. This is great to pair with a Touch of the Nethrasium to unfreeze your board or to get past big taunts. Remember to do this before you play your Battlegrounds Battlemaster since you don't want to accidentally silence your Wind Fury effect. And board placement is very important. Always place your high damage minions such as Goldshire Knoll, Baron Scavenger, Anetheron and Flesh Giants next to each other. That enables you to drop a Battlegrounds Battlemaster between them to close out the game. And that's just scratching the surface of Handlock. Draw cards, control the board and finish the game with a couple of Flesh Giants and a Battlegrounds Battlemaster. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the deck that I utilized for a pretty easy legend this season. We are looking at a new mini set and I'm very excited to see some dragons returning to the game. Hope you guys are excited as well. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Welcome to some Handlock. Handlock is great, it's fun, it's powerful, it's interactive, it's everything that you could want in a deck. Super strong and we gotta play it today. I don't want any of these in the mirror, so we're probably facing off another Handlock. What we really want to do is we want to draw as much as we can. Getting the quest completed is usually not your main priority, but it's good to do. And if you can burn him in the late game, then we're gonna burn him in the late game. So we just play the Demon Seed and pass. Man, I love Handlock. Everybody does. It's like, whenever people talk about the old times of Hearthstone, they always mention Handlock was my favorite. So we just wanna tap here, see what we get. Another Soul Rend. I mean, our hand isn't super good, but we can probably make something out of this. If this guy goes a little bit wide, we could get our Soul Rends off. And we shouldn't be greedy with the Soul Rends. I think if we can just get them down, then we get them down, which would be pretty good just to burn a couple of cards for ourselves. We want to tap here again. And Tour Guide, very good. Question is, do we play it now? We can't tap right away. I think we're gonna hold this Tour Guide here, just because we can get the Knoll out quicker. We're just gonna chill. It's very good to play Tour Guide on turn 3, obviously, because it will make our next hero power totally free. But I don't think we're gonna spend all our mana next turn, and I kinda wanna keep my hand size big. You see, he did the play. Oh, that's super good. So we're gonna start off by tapping. There we go. And I'm just gonna coil that thing and not think about the Knoll for now. Next turn, we're gonna draw to 10. I think we can play the Tour Guide here. I don't think it's gonna matter. Let's drop it. This will be a little bit more expensive, but I'm fine with it. We are also going to complete the first quest step, which is really good. It's gonna deal damage, it's gonna heal us a little bit. And healing us means that we can reduce our Flesh Giants, and since we have both and the Battlegrounds Battlemaster, We might actually want to try to finish this quickly, but it's gonna be hard. There goes the backfire. He probably has a 1 cost card. It's probably not going to be... Okay, it's probably not going to be a tour guide, was what I was thinking. So, let's think for a second. I think we are kind of ahead here, even though the board state doesn't really tell us that. But since he overcapped his quest, I think if we want to go long, we're gonna win. We want to start off by tapping so we can have a gold share knoll, a cheap one. We go, and we get our reduction. Backfire is nice because now we can start... Now we can sort of start dumping our hand a little bit. But I'm thinking Soul Rend here. The problem with going Soul Rend here is that we can't drop the knoll. But I kind of like it. We're gonna mill 2 cards, which is absolutely huge. Or we could draw with Mortal Coil and such. I don't think I want to Soul Rend here. I think I want to draw with Mortal Coil. Let's just play this first so we don't run into any shenanigans. Okay, we can deal 2 damage. We could actually kill it with a touch. I think I want to do that. And now we have a healthy knoll. I think we want to go for our Flesh Giants soon. We even got a little bit of healing there, so we reduced our Flesh Giants. We could have saved them for Thames in Rome, but I'm fine with it. Now we could actually go backfire if we wanted to next turn. It's gonna drop us to 7, then we backfire. I like it. We want to damage ourselves as much as we can. Or we could go for a big burn and almost complete the entire quest here. Like if we tap, or not complete the quest, but get to 10 cards. Oh, this is a great Soul Rend. Oh, we can get our stuff back, which is really good. So if we Soul Rend tap, we're gonna be at 10, which is great. I'm gonna take this opportunity to rend. So Showstopper, that's fine. That's not good since we're so low on cards. And backfire. Okay, so we don't have that nuke. But now we can enable all of our really powerful cards. And let's see if we can just kind of cheese him by going Flesh Giant, and Baron Scavenger into a Battlegrounds Battlemaster. We do have our Raised Deads, which is good. That's a little bit problematic. I want to tap here. I think we could get something back with Raised Dead, which would be pretty good. We could also backfire. Not yet though. I'm thinking... I think we want to Raise Dead first. That's 3. Tap. Wow, that's really good. We want to play this because it's so cheap. We want to play the Shadowblade Slinger. We want to trade. And now we want to set up... Actually, I could have done Drain Soul. And I could have played both my giants. But I kind of like this. He's not at 10 yet. He could tap and then start healing a lot. But if this works out, we could go Battlegrounds Battlemaster and just punch him. I kind of like that. But, you know... I think the game is pretty close. Or I think it's pretty far from over. It's a Soul Rend. Okay, that's a giant, which is really good. Yeah. We are pretty close to just killing him here, which is good. Okay, let's think about it. We're gonna go big one more time. I want to make sure to backfire here, I think. No, I want to tap first. Now we have 3 Flesh Giants. We can just kill off his his Bloodshard Bristleback with our Bloodshard Bristleback, which is kind of good. This will bring us down to 7, we draw again. And then we have 3 and we can play, yeah, I kind of like this. So now we're gonna draw. Oh wow. Oh, this is way better. We play Anetheron. We shoot him with a Shadowblade Slinger. We put all of our most powerful cards next to each other. And then we punch. Now we have a good refill with Raise Dead because our pool will be pretty good. If he clears all of this, the pool will be really powerful. Like, this is a game, since we lost Tamsin and lost a Backfire, I don't think we are going for the quest completion kind of at all. Unless it gets, like, really gritty. There's a Soul Rend. I could clear it all. He's at 6, but this is dangerous for us. Now we just want to Raise Dead. We can actually complete and get Tamsin here, which we probably should. So Netheron, super good. Okay, so we have 8. We're gonna draw 1. And then we get our Tamsin. So we don't want to overdraw her, that's the thing. Now we can probably play a Netheron as well, right? Because if your hand is too full, you can't even get her down. So let's play a Netheron here. And then we play Tamsin. And I think we might as well go for the tour guide. I didn't place, I placed her wrong. That's kind of fine. What we could do next turn is we could drop the Battlegrounds Battlemaster, swing. Then we can kill off the Baron Scavenger. Okay. He deals 3 damage, so it didn't really matter. We have very little resources now. So I think we might have to finish him with fatigue, but we don't really have like a big fatigue turn. But we are going to be able to damage him with some fatigue next turn. This is 16, so if he doesn't heal... I'm curious to see. He heals a little bit. We were way quicker to finish the quest. Okay, I think we have him, right? Let's see, this is 6. Yeah. Then we go Drain Soul. Drain Soul. We give him a little love tap. And then we finish the game. With a huge Anetheron. That was kind of clean. I like it. Warlock on Warlock action. Alright, a Druid. Man, there are a lot of Druids out there. So, if this guy is... if he is like taunt or some aggressive, we really just want to have this Soul Rend. If he is ramp, then we want to get on board early. I don't think I want to keep the Showstopper, but the rest is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna keep it, and my plan is to just play Demon Seed on 1, tap on 2, tap again on 3, and then Tour Guide, so I have a free tap for turn 4, so we can Soul Rend on 4 if this is something aggressive. Yeah, it is. Good for me. I think the aggressive version... oh, actually, now on turn 2 we could go Tour Guide together with a Shadowblade Slinger, which could do a lot. I think the aggressive versions of Druid are better than Ramp Druid. I know Ramp Druid is more popular and people think it's more fun, so if that's your thing, you should definitely play it. But I do think that these hyper-aggressive Druids are a little stronger right now. Okay. Actually, what I want to do here is I just want to reduce the damage that's gonna hit my face. So I want a Tour Guide, I want to tap, and I want a Shadowblade Slinger. And we want to hit this one. So, it's very tempting to just be greedy with the Soul Rend. Like, we have the Soul Rend, we can use it to just get a kill off a big board and mill a bunch of cards, which is good. But I think it's better to just contest the board in the early game and just remove something kind of big. And then we can use the Soul Rend when we need it. It would be really good if we had the opportunity to backfire next turn, because we want to get some quest ticks and we also want to draw even more resources. So I think he's gonna trade off 1, right? Or he's gonna hero power 1. Yeah. We could actually Soul Rend this, but I think I want to sort of bait him a little bit to build a big board for next turn. We could, of course, get another Shadowblade Slinger here and use the coin with it. It's actually pretty good. We could backfire. Oh, that's a great pickup as well. Now we could raise dead. It is very tempting to get another draw with the tour guide, but I do think I just want to get rid of this 3-1. Kind of pretend like I don't have the Soul Rend. So on turn 4, he probably wants to go big in order to arbor up on 5, if he has the arbor up, of course. So that will probably be a very good Soul Rend turn. But I think we really have this game. We're very ahead. He has a lot of cards in his deck, 31. He just want to get a bigger deck while we want to get a smaller. Yeah, this is not really a... This is actually a pretty good board to rend. I know he is kind of baiting my rend here. But I can't allow him to punch me that much. Wait. What else could we do here? Now we need to rend this. We need to do it. It's still gonna be a ton of value for us. Getting 4 cards out of our deck. Which means that we can backfire and tour guide afterwards. But I mean, I could use a Shadowblade Slinger to take off 1 target. If we want to be a little greedy here. I kind of like being greedy here. Yeah, let's be greedy. Let's have some fun with this. We tap. We clear. We tour guide. And then we hope that he develops. I'm still kind of trying to do that mind game. Where I'm like trying to do, to get him to make a big board before I rend. But he knows that this has been in my mulligan, I think. Okay, so another one. That's a matriarch. That's a good target to get out. Play another one, please. Yikes. Oh, good. He doesn't clear. Oh my god. Whew. We almost lost. So we want to trade in here. Here. We want to rend. Okay, do we win on a misplay? And now we're at 10, which is really good. Too bad we burned some of our healing and the other Soul Rend, which can be kind of dangerous. But we do have some healing. We have 1 bristleback. But... okay. I think next turn is a big Tamsin turn. Maybe. Can we do Tamsin? We can't do Tamsin next turn. I think we would rather just go bristleback, kill this, heal ourselves a little. We could tap here. Tap wouldn't be too wrong. Tap together with a Baron Scavenger. I like it. Ooh. Alright. Arbor up can't hurt us. I mean, I think honestly, if you do this, you probably want to go for like... you probably want to pop that... what's it called? Your Soul Rend earlier. Because I almost lost the game because of those... because of the buff to the matriarchs. So it's just something to keep in mind, that would be a misplay, but I kind of just wanted to do something fun for the video, like holding and being a little greedy with it. And now we can just heal up and do whatever we want. We can actually play a free Anetheron if we want to. I kinda like that. Yeah, let's go for that free Anethron. A Raised Dead, super good. Free Anethron. And a bunch of free Flesh Giants. Those are kinda good. We could have played the Gold Cherry Knoll, but we can also go for like a Tamsin. We could draw even more if we wanted to, but I'm feeling the healing here. We don't have that much healing left though. But yeah, he needs to pull out more than a squirrel. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.